Hi, welcome back to my channel. And in case you're new here, I'm Joanna and I do videos about organizing, motivation and lifestyle. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. But now onto something way more serious. Today we're going to talk about stress. In today's world, it's very easy to feel overwhelmed and stressed, trying to balance your responsibilities and commitments between family, friends, work, and at the same trying to take care of your own needs. Sometimes it may feel like there is way too many things that need to be done and too little time in the day to actually do them. At the end of the day, we feel exhausted, but we can't really sleep because we're already stressing out about the next day, about more responsibilities to come and the new commitments, the deadlines that keep waiting for us, the projects that need to be done, all the homework that needs to be complete. It's just so many different things are going on. So I thought that in today's video, I'm going to share with you my favorite 6 tips on how to reduce your stress. Number 1 is of course going to be exercise. I'm sure you've heard that before, and I'm sure you promised yourself already to sign up for that fitness class or exercise at home, but you never seem to do it. You never have enough time, you never have enough energy. It's just never happening. Even though you know that exercise helps release those happy hormones into your body, ultimately reducing your stress. That's why it's so important that you schedule your exercise and actually stick to it. Because if you exercise just every so often, it's not really going to have any effect on the stress levels. But exercise is going to help you. What it's going to do is make you tired in the evening. So when normally you would be just tossing in your bed trying to fall asleep, after exercising, you'll see that it's actually so much easier for you to clear your mind and lay down in bed and fall asleep. Another thing is that while you exercise, your mind is constantly working on that problem you had that was bugging you all day. You may not even realize this, but your mind is there, your consciousness is there, which means that perhaps when you're done, you will have found that ideal solution to the problem, or you no longer think that it's a problem at all. You should also spend some time with your family and friends. You might be surprised to discover that some people just had no idea what you were going through. They might offer you support, encouragement, or advice and help you figure out the problems. But it's also okay not to want to share those things. But catching up with your family and friends may make you feel better ultimately. So why not give it a try? And don't forget to laugh while you're at it. Because if you're laughing, that means you're not really thinking about the things that worry or stress you out, right? So it's a win-win situation. If a problem or a situation seems to be too much for you, it seems to be a little bit too overwhelming, it's a good idea to write it all down. While writing it down, you realize what kind of steps need to be taken in order to solve the problem. That way you have it broken down into small, manageable pieces. Also, writing your problem down helps you visualize what the problem really is. And that way, maybe it will lead you to resolving your problem. It's also important to break it down and write it down, even if you don't really know what causes the stress or what the problem really is. But writing it down when exactly you're feeling stressed may help you figure out what the problem really is or what the situation really is. And that way you will be able to either avoid it altogether or be prepared when it comes again. That way you'll never be caught off guard again. We are taught that it's polite to say yes, to offer our help whenever it's needed. And in this, it's way too easy to lose ourselves and find ourselves in a situation when we have way too many responsibilities than we can handle. It's okay to say no. And I don't mean that you should cover your ears and shake your head and sing all the la-las trying to block someone else talking, or that you should leave the room when you anticipate someone is coming in to give you even more work. No, I don't mean that. What I mean by this is that you listen to the person and then you respectfully say that unfortunately you don't have the time or capabilities to handle that situation at the moment. But if you feel like in a short amount of time you'll be done with your project and you won't have anything else to do, you could offer to help then. But please remember to set your priorities straight. It's okay to say no, really, and it helps. I cannot stress it enough how important it is that you schedule your break. And I mean it. Schedule it. If you're just going to tell yourself, oh, I'm going to take my break sometime soon, you're going to spend that time worrying that you're procrastinating or that something is waiting for you. No, have it scheduled so that you know that, for example, one day out of the week is a day for you to refreshen and get some new ideas, get creative, meet with your friends, do something that you love doing, relax. Do you have some hobbies or interests? Do you like reading books, watching movies? Just do something that you like doing. Listen to some relaxing music, take a hot shower, or cuddle with someone. It's a good way to relax. But here's the thing, you need to do it guiltlessly. If you're going to spend that time worrying about the project or telling yourself that instead of doing all of those nice things, you really should be working on the project, you're not going to rest at all. And I found this really nice quote on Twitter by Iris McAlpin. She is a virtual trauma and recovery coach. She says, and I'm going to read it out for you. And I'm going to read it out for you because it's a quote and I don't want to miss it out. If you're resting but you're guilting or shaming yourself for not being productive the whole time, that's not actually rest. If you find that you're chronically tired, this could be why. And I could not agree with this more. If you're taking a break, take a break. What will definitely help is having it scheduled. That way you know that everything you have covered and that this is the time just for you. Don't forget that you're just human, which means you're bound to make mistakes. It doesn't mean that you should be excusing yourself all the time for not being able to meet that deadline or forgetting about this and that. All I mean is just that sometimes there is more important things than others, and it's very important that you should know your priorities. That's why it's so important that you schedule everything for yourself so that you don't forget about the little things that can add up to your stress. But please remember that you're just human and it's okay to make those mistakes and forget about something. Once you realize that you're just human and that mistakes happen, you'll see a lot of stress going away. There are many strategies that will help you reduce stress levels. My favorite one is definitely taking care of myself, taking a step back only to return later on to the problem or the stressful situation with a new perspective, with some new ideas on how to approach it. That definitely works for me. What about you? Do you have some strategies to help yourselves reduce stress levels? Let me know in the comment sections what those are. I'm very curious to find out what strategies you guys use, and maybe I'll try them out for myself too. This is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please click the like button if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye!